Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left off last time, we were waiting out the Coronation situation for the insane person in our tavern for the Trickster Mythic Path. Let's take a quick look at what we have to do here. We got 12 paladins and 30 champions being recruited here, so we finished that decree. We did finish the ridiculous Coronation. We have to go talk to him. And then all of our trainable and mercenary infantry, cavalry, and grand tier units gain the Swords of Gorum, so +2 attack, plus 10% damage, and -2 to armor class and initiative. So, there we go. Let's fire out some decrees. We're going to do the rank up ones. We have 3 of them. Diplomatic Connections, Chain of Command, Art of War, and then we have another... Oh, no, we don't. That's it. We have Lost Scouts, which is going to be another one we're going to get done here. So there's a quest associated with that as well, because we are missing some of our scouts, which is probably not a good thing. Let's go talk to Thaberdine, do his ridiculous coronation, and then we'll move on with the rest of the game.
Keep your calm.
I like how we have 2 scythe handles just sticking up because we have both scythes equipped. Looks kind of cool. Also a little bit silly, but pretty cool, notwithstanding. Alright. Thaberdine. Empty mugs are lined on the table in front of Thaberdine like knights on parade. He is singing a song off-key but with great emotion as he drinks his beer. The motley crowd that is gathered around him sings along, and a chubby pig sits at his feet, boinking in time to the tune. And he sits, the poor fellow, in the prisoner's dock. "Oh, Commander, nice of you to stop by. Sit down and have a drink with us. My treat. How are you? Are you going to liberate the City of Eyes soon? It's time to crown you." "Right, now you're talking. I said it was about time." Thaberdine climbs up on the table, which groans and creaks under his weight. Well, my friends, Sarkoris has long been suffering under demonic oppression without a lawful king. But the king has returned. If some of you don't know, I'm Thaberdine Quintissimus Hierophantel the First. Huzzah for me. Don't just stand there, go on, clap. All of Thaberdine's friends and the tavern regulars begin to applaud and yell out toasts. The king raises his hands over his head triumphantly. Thank you, my dears. When I regain the throne, I will not forget you. And now, Thaberdine turns to you. Let's hear it for our dear commander, the hero who took Dresden back from the demons, and will take back Eyes, and all of the rest of Sarkoris. Everything will be taken back. I think he has earned the honor of putting the crown on my royal head. He hands you the coronet, and lowers his head of greasy, graying hair. I pronounce you king of all Golarion. Oh, then again, why not? With a commander like yourself, we might just conquer the whole world. Also, my character's giant right now. He put the crown on Thaberdine's head, and with a groan, he proudly straightens his back up. Hail Sarkoris, rejoice even, the king has returned, huzzah! The whole tavern greets the king with cheers and toasts. This is ridiculous. And who's actually buying this? Aside from me, because I'm the one making it happen.
There are many roads to success.
Is anyone else in the entire city buying this situation? Is no one gonna point out how stupid this is? I guess if the commander wants to do it, no one really wants to stand against him, but it's very silly. Are we stuck at 0%? Nope, there we go. That was a very quick load. It went from 3% to 100 instantly. We need to go back to the... Actually, do we have anything else to do really quickly before we need to go back into that? I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. We do have to go to the dragon graveyard at some point. We also need to rule our lands. We did do the Hell Knight thing, which is nice. We got that out of the way. We're about halfway up a level, so we need to get to Aurelu's laboratory soon. What am I supposed to do for this thing now? This mythic quest. The king has returned. The heir to a title that never existed has proudly ascended to the throne. A chair in the tavern now serves as his palace. How will the commander's mad joke continue? No one, not even the commander himself, seems to know. You know what we should probably do? Is go to the council, the cupboard council, and see if anything new is going on there, since we've done another piece of this little trickster thing that's going on. But first we'll see our ruling stuff, because I think what we'll do is we'll skip a day, just one, because that will get rid of literally all of the things that we have for events currently. We can do all the ruling things. There's diplomacy, military. We get, I think, our cavalry this time, which is nice. We can get our paladins, the ones I said I was going to get. Yeah, alright, we'll skip one day. But first, let's just go to the campaign and take a look at our soldier situation here. We have lots of little armies. I'm going to get these here. We're going to have paladins soon. I'm almost assured of that. So I'm going to grab these paladins here. Not you. These ones. Move them all the way over to the other army. Join them in. So that is just one solid group. We have those guys. We can probably do some combats with those guys as well. I wish I could just delete these. These guys can probably just join this force and call it a day there. There's reserves. And 2nd Legion. Oh, this is an army that hasn't joined the other army yet. Okay. Are we not at the thing? Can we not go this way? I feel like we should be able to. There's definitely a path there. But I guess not. Oh, I guess there's no path here. I understand. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Let's join these all up. We have 350 cavalry. I wonder how many paladins that will equate to in the end. I am curious. Alright, let's do some combats, because we kind of need to burn off some of our excess energy. We got a bunch of 7 and 8 demon armies here that shouldn't be too hard to do. And then we'll skip a day, do all of the diplomacy type stuff, and then we will head off to the dragon thing. It's a lot of water elementals. Neither group died. Annoying. But fine. All good. Wait, wait, wait. Everyone will wait. Maybe they'll gather up for like a really good fireball. Kinda. I'm gonna kind of move this way. I'm gonna try and blow up this little group here. If I can kill all those... Oh, we didn't kill all the squads. We killed a good chunk of them, but definitely not all of them. Annoying. Everything is going wrong. We're gonna get a couple losses here, probably. 1 cleric. 6 clerics. 5 more clerics. This is fine. I didn't need all that mana in the first place. We've replenished our clerics. Important. And, yeah. Energy point increase. Oh, we have a level. What are we going to get for this level? Magic Instructor, which is really good. Magic Reserves, Protective Wards. I'm going to go with Magic Instructor. +2 AC and damage to all spellcasters. We only have the one group of spellcasters currently, the Clerics. But I wonder if Paladins count as spellcasters, because... No, I don't think they do. They have Lay on Hands only, and that's, I don't think, technically a spell. But when we upgrade our spellcasters, we'll definitely have some cool stuff to do. Fireball. Oh, that did not kill enough Rift Drakes. Oh, let's start shooting the Rift Drakes, because this is going to hurt. Or not? No, it definitely hurt. Okay. Wait. 93 of them will die if we attack from... Well, potentially up to 93 of them. You're going to lay on hands others on our Rangers. I can't... You're slowed? Okay, that's bad news. That could have been worse. Let's just casually kill these. Done. Those Rift Drakes are being very annoying. And now this fight's over. 700 conscripts can take out 12 cultists. And if they couldn't, I would definitely fire all my conscripts because they suck. Finance points increase. Okay. We do have one more fight to do, it looks like. This is more Rift Drakes, but also $5,000 dues. I'll take it. Money, 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 money. So many Drakes. Okay, well, let's fireball this small group of them over here. That was a pretty solid first round. Okay. We're, I think, okay. This is gonna hurt. Especially since this group has most of their units remaining. We're gonna move up. Not very far. Lay on hands. Others. We get 9 Hell Knights, 12, 21, 19. Let's just get these guys back. You can get about halfway to the fight. Okay, that's fine. Also relatively fine. We have one flame thingy left. We're really running low on mana. I think that should be good though. I think we're done this fight. It's possible that the conscripts will kill them, but, you know, they didn't. The clerics will finish it off. That new buff that they got. Alright, finance points. I don't think we really have the oomph to take down another army currently. Let's just wait them out here. We do need some more mana back. We're at 0, literally 0. So, yeah. Decrees, skip in 1 day now. Explore the Molten Scar. We have development in the Art of War, strengthening the Strain Command, strengthening diplomatic connections, and we have to go save the scouts. Frenemies. A conflict between two officers has led to a defeat in a skirmish with demons. One of the officers, a charming young noble, tried to save the lives of the soldiers. The other, a cynical veteran mercenary, acted based on the principle that victory is all that matters. The soldiers from each unit blame the other's officer for the defeat. How should the investigators arbitrate the guilty parties? We can reconcile them, which gives us more recruitment. We can punish the veteran one, which gives us finance points. We can punish the young aristocrat, 20 points. Punish both, which gives us 3,500 leadership points. Punishing both. Give me that sweet, sweet experience. I need it. Alright, we need to do some of these things now. So let's do a relic. We're going to do the Fate of the Dirty Squealer, which I still maintain sounds kind of like a sex toy. We're not going to do an outpost or an outpost expansion yet. We don't need to do distributing. Actually, maybe we will do a outpost expansion. We don't have enough resources, and I'm not going to buy more at the moment. I think we're... How's our morale? We're at 20. Perfect. Good. That's fine. Other than that, we have nothing else to do with the rest of our stuff. We have no military ones. We have one crown one, which is the morale one. And then we have one logistics one, or 2 logistics ones, I guess, which are just the expansions. So, yeah, we're done with those. Let's go in and do our ruling things. And then we'll finally go do some dragon stuff, I think. We'll jump into the cabinet quickly and just check to make sure nothing's going on in there for our mythic quest, which is a little more important than the dragon thing. And then we'll see. Commander, we managed to defeat Karamzada's host. The remnants of his army have retreated to lick their wounds, and we must use this opportunity to go on the offensive. But right now our army is not fully prepared for such an expansion. The farther we advance into the enemy territory, the more we'll need strong and mobile cavalry. I propose we replenish our forces with light cavalrymen. Mendev could offer us plenty. There are many lone paladins on Golarion, like me, who travel and help the needy. Shall we call them to our aid? Cavalry is a crucial element of the army and one that's difficult to replace. Mendevian knights often sacrifice their defense in favor of offensive power, and it's time to put an end to this wastefulness. All riders must be encased in heavy cuirassier armor, so as to avoid unnecessary losses. In my long and productive life, I've taken assignments involving knights, nomads, and other targets who enjoy prancing about on horses. And let me tell you, the hardest of those targets were hedge knights. They are true dogs of war who don't have a homeland, but what they do have is experience and a sharp blade. If you need cavalry, I say they're your guys. So we'll take a look at all of them, but I'm going to choose Paladins, just heads up. 91 hit points, 18 armor class, and they deal 15 to 22 damage with a Cold Iron Longsword +1. There's Cuirassiers, which are really, really high hit points. 23 armor class. Very weak damage, but they do have damage reduction 3, which is pretty impressive. Hedge Knights. Hedge Knights are actually really powerful. 19 AC, 151 armor, and they deal 10 to 21 damage. They're quite good, actually. Light Cavalry are Mounted Scouts, which technically have... Oh, sorry, we get Light Cavalry instead. So 81 hit points, 16 armor, and a Spear, 5 to 12 damage. They're okay, but I'm going Paladins. I hope the Paladins won't let us down. I haven't let you down, and they won't either. With that, this meeting of the Military Council is adjourned. I will brief the officers on the expected reinforcements immediately and see to it that our available stables are expanded and properly refitted. Thanks. Bye. Commander, permission to report. Captain Harmattan salutes you. We're short on soldiers. Any elation from taking Dresden is long gone. We now face the harsh reality of a drawn-out war. What was sufficient for an expeditionary force won't cut it for a proper army that needs to hold the territories around Dresden and still advance forward. Now that we dealt with the wary and replenished our officer corps, we need more troops. I suggest we write a letter to Mendev and ask Her Majesty for a new draft. It'll take some time, a long time to be perfectly honest, but it's the most reliable option we have. Mendev is already giving everything it can spare in this war. I say we ask our priests to be more active with their preaching in other lands. Let them inspire more people to volunteer. A regular draft may not be enough. We have one permanently in effect as it is. We should suggest that the Crown recruit all who lost everything in the attack on Canabris and other cities. Instead of meager state-issued meals for these orphans and homeless refugees, they'll get army rations, a pair of boots, and a spear. It's not the best solution for them, and they won't be the best soldiers for us. Still, we'll have plenty of material to sift through and forge into solid combatants. You won't get far on sheer enthusiasm. Fortunately, we have good coin to dress it up. Everyone who's ready to fight for lofty ideals is already here. It's time to call on those who would fight for gold. So we can do Preachers, which gives us the Preacher's Decree, our recruitable +7 for 20 days. 7% for 20 days. It's not the worst. Draft gives us 20% increase for 14 days, but Crusade morale reduces by 20, which is really bad. Buying people, we spend 5,000 and we get 14%. Or sorry, the number of available mercenary units increases by 1 for 14 days. Hard no. Captain Harmattan will follow Her Majesty's instructions. Recruitment growth for trainable units +10% for 14 days. It's a 30-day repeatable. We're going to do the Royal Conscription. That one's pretty good. Affirmative, I'll send a measure to Nerosian today. I'm certain Her Majesty won't abandon us. Thank you, Commander. I will report on the measures we implement and the results in due time. I'll call for the Council to be reconvened if we encounter any further difficulties. Alrighty then. Commander, the capital needs you to take decisive action. There's been a major scandal. The nation of Andorran, our diplomatic partner, has sent its army to help the Crusade. However, this apparently generous gesture is nothing more than political provocation. The Andorrans noticed that the emerging rapprochement between Mendev and Cheliax had been jeopardized. They wish to widen the divide between Nerosian and Agorian, and they have deliberately sent their army to our territory without our approval. If Mendev accepts this help, it will cool relations with Isger and their suzerain, Cheliax. The Royal Council Common, that is to say, expects you to reject Andorran aid. Direct them towards Her Majesty's court. They are welcome to negotiate with the capital. Unfortunately, we can't disregard the decision made by Her Majesty and the Council. Zoziel pauses, then suddenly gives you a sly smile. But those Andorrans didn't come here empty-handed. They brought weapons and supplies. Let them share those with us, since Nerosian forbids them from joining our army. Darren regards Lady Konami with feigned disapproval. Come now, Lady Konami, all this suspicion? I'm sure the Andorrans are driven by nothing more than benevolence and concern for our collective future. We must simply accept them like dear friends. We should send the Andorrans back home, instead of to Nerosian, and declare as loud as possible that we disapprove of their underhanded methods. Otherwise, our capital's diplomats will see this as an opportunity to strike a few deals and sweep the whole scandal under the rug. And that's not right. Vile deeds should be exposed, not hidden. Alright, so if we do Soziels, we get 6,000 finance points, and all of our infantry get Andorran equipment, which is +3% hit points. If we accept their help, we get 28 Hedge Knights, and all of our cavalry gain excellent horses, which is +3 AC, which is actually quite good. Lan gives us 45 Rangers, and all of our Ranged people get is Gary Training, which an opponent damaged by this unit makes a fort save. Failing a saving throw applies a -2 penalty to AC and all saving throws, which is actually really cool. Konami's is 10 Cuirassiers, 30 Champions, 30 Marksmen, and Crusade morale increases by 20%. Oh, I missed this one. Woljif's is 28 Hedge Knights, and attracted by Fame, and all mercenaries get +1 AC to saving throws. I mean, we could just get better cavalry, but these Hedge Knights are kind of worthless for us at the moment. %3 to infantry hit points is not the worst in the world, although I think that'll only give us like 1 hit point per infantry. Like, what do we have? We're using conscript, right? I guess conscripts have 75 hit points, so 3% would be like a 2 hit point increase? 3%? Something like that. They'd have 77 hit points instead, which is functionally nothing. But I do kind of want the finance points as well. Alright, so you'll tell the Andorrans will accept their weapons and supplies, but not their soldiers. Commander, you've already demonstrated your defiance of the Royal Council. Do not cross the line that separates defiance from an open act on Mendev's interests. The Royal Council will not forgive you for it. The decision has been made and it's final. Lady Konami's hand twitches in frustration. There will be consequences, severe and unpleasant consequences. Will do. The Andorrans won't be glad to hear it, of course, but they'll understand, and our warriors could use new blades and armor. That'll be all. I hope you all are pleased with the work of the Diplomatic Council. I doubt that the capital will henceforth be inclined to involve you in matters of politics, Commander. You may give your demon warrior undivided attention. I don't give a crap about your stupid Mendevian diplomacy problems. It's not my problem. I'm busy. Did you not notice the giant demonic force? I don't care about some political wheeling between two shit nations. Anyways, we're leaving. We're going to the fortress gates, I think, finally. Oh no, right. We need to rest as well, but I'm going to quickly jump into the cabinet and see what's going on there. And in fact, maybe we won't get to the dragon thing quite this video. We might end this one a little bit early and then just go to the dragon thing in the next video. It's nice to get the whole dragon thing done in one go. It's not a super long place, but there are a couple tough fights in there. I remember some skeletons having some extremely high armor classes. Do you have anything to say? Anything new? Alichino fixes his glasses. Tell me about yourself. I'm just going to go through these. I don't think they're super important. Okay. He does have something interesting to say. I asked, tell me about yourself. There's absolutely nothing special about me, and if there is, you can be assured it's highly confidential. I'm Alichino, Malebranche of Hell. To put it simply, I am not the highest of authorities in that beautiful place, but I'm far from the lowest. What do? The same thing I do everywhere. I defend the interests of my superiors in Hell. What did you expect? You don't think I'd endeavor to close the world wound out of charity? I'm quite busy, you know. What are your thoughts on the world wound? I'm trying to think of a way to make it useful. Currently, it does not offer much benefit to Hell, but maybe someone on the council can show some prudence and help me at least make a profit from it. Other members on the council want to close the world wound. But why? I don't see what benefit it would bring them. Therefore, they must have secret motives, true goals they're hiding behind this supposed altruism. You don't think such powerful creatures, whether beasts, celestials, or fae, would be doing this just to help mortals. I have to go. Anyone else have anything cool to say? I'm going to go through them all really quickly. Anyone else? Got anything new? Doesn't look like it. They're all kinda just doing nothing. Alright, I guess there's nothing going on here. So I think we may end the video just a tiny bit earlier than normal, and I'll head over to the dragon place between videos. There might be some random attacks and stuff that we just deal with on the way there, but they're not going to be super interesting or important, and they won't have anything to do with the storyline, other than maybe granting us a tiny bit more experience. But yeah, for now I'll leave you guys here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others will see you all next time. Take care.